Ladies and gentlemen, we have some exciting news here at NWL
Welcome back, wrestling
STL.
fans, to the NWL from the Casa Loma Ballroom. Ben Simon is in the ring explaining the revenue-sharing deal between both St. Louis and Kansas City.
You know, this is one thing that you and I agree on, and the fact that we love these showcase matches. You get to see folks from across the state in either city. This is going to be a good one tonight.
This
is the Kansas City Showcase. And you hear the fans in the Casa Loma Ballroom not really necessarily agree with the revenue-sharing deal, but this is a great way from talents from the other city to show what they can do in front of crowds that they may not, work for all the time. And here comes one half of this singles matchup. I believe it's Jax Royal is going to go one-on-one with the Mile High Magnum, Dak Draper.
Again, you're wrong. It's going to be Jet Royal taking on Dak Draper. If you want to talk poster boys for NWL KC, well, certainly these two, the Royal Blood.
Introducing first from Lee's
both
Summit,
Jet
Missouri,
and Jax Royal, no matter who's facing the Mile High Magnum, are showing that they may not be in ring shape. They may not be ring ready tonight after that vicious assault by the Howlets last time at the Scottish Rite Temple.
You know, it's very vicious. It's probably one of the most vicious attacks I've seen in the wrestling business in an awful long time. I'm amazed that the Royal Blood are even out here walking and willing to compete.
Usually they come out and one hops over the other one, showing how agile and their great agility.
Jet's got something to say.
Looks like he's got something to say
What's
here.
up, St. Louis? You know, the last thing we wanted to do today is get in our car and drive all the way down here to this crappy town and wrestle in the Kansas City showcase match. Everybody here and everybody in Kansas City already knows that we are the showcase of the NWL. You know, Major called me. He knew we were hurt. He saw what happened to us on Saturday night, and he still asked if we wanted to wrestle. So unlike those lazy St. Louis wrestlers, we'll still come out here and work hurt. So please, send out whoever you want to send out, because we're always ready.
Speaking of always ready, here comes Dak Draper, the Mile High Magnum.
It's going to be an interesting matchup for sure. Dak Draper and the Royal Blood, neither one of them much favorites here in St. Louis. And Dak Draper has really been on a hot streak as of late, currently undefeated in the NWL.
And although he may not be competing for the St. Louis Championship because of his affiliation with Kansas City, Dak Draper has often said he doesn't care about Kansas City or St. Louis. He cares about one thing and one thing only, and that's his pursuit of the KC Championship.
Dak Draper is only caring about Dak Draper, and who could blame him?
Looks like Dak Draper, never short of words, has something to say.
You know, after last month, I've had enough of hearing two little blonde twins complain, and complain. So either start singing MMMBop or shut your mouths. My name is Dak Draper, and I'm the Mile High Magnum, and I don't care about the rivalry between Kansas City and St. Louis. But if you go to Kansas City and you eat some Kansas City barbecue, then you come over to St. Louis and you do whatever it is that people do here in St. Louis, and you think that Kansas City is better, then shame on you. There's a reason they call people from Kansas City, Kansas Cityites. That's the worst place I've ever been in my life. So you two better start playing eeny, meeny, miny, moe, flip a coin, maybe play rock, paper, scissors, but get ready to stand toe-to-toe with the Mile High Magnum.
Dak Draper fired up tonight.
Getting some applause and some approval from some of the fans here by bad-mouthing Kansas City. Like I said, was this guy a Benedict Arnold? I mean, just wherever he goes, he just tries to just do what's best for Dak Draper. This guy's got no loyalty.
Chris Goff, I should say, and Major Baisden, well, they just pay his salary. They don't tell him who he has to like and what he has to think. Dak Draper is his own man, and he does what he wants when he wants.
But he's a member of the Kansas City roster. He shouldn't be able to badmouth the roster that he's a part of or the town. I mean, absolutely ridiculous.
You and I spend enough time in Kansas City to know that everything that Dak Draper said about it's probably true.
Yeah, speak for yourself. I love Kansas City. And I love St. Louis. The bell has sounded, and we're underway here for our National Wrestling League Showcase match, KC Showcase match here in the Casa Loma Ballroom. You can see the taped up ribs of Jet Royal here. Both of the Royal Bloods having taped up ribs. And I mean, after that assault from the Howlets, I'm surprised that that he's wrestling here tonight against the Mile High Magnum.
The Royal Blood, normally very, very happy-go-lucky guys. There's certainly been something taken out of those two from the Howlets. Certainly has definitely affected everything about their demeanor, how they move, how they think about their family, all of it. The Howlets really getting under the skin. And I got to say, that's good news for Dak Draper, because I can guarantee you that Jet and Jax Royal aren't really thinking about this showcase match.
Oh, kicks him right in the face. Dak Draper, as you said earlier, Dak Draper remains undefeated here in competition in the National Wrestling League. Nice kick trying to chop down that giant tree that is Dak Draper.
Jet Royal, the more aggressive of the two Royal brothers, I think. He's probably kind of the enforcer of the two of them. Certainly has the worse attitude.
Wow, slapped right across the face by Dak Draper. Dak Draper wasn't having any of the cocky shenanigans of Jet Royal.
Cocky shenanigans, I think they opened up for the Rolling Stones back in '75. Great show. Love to see him again.
Dak Draper connects with the right hand right to the face of Jet Royal, and Jet Royal scurrying outside of the ring, trying to get, look, his brother's trying to fan him off, it looks like, or he's throwing his t-shirt at Dak Draper.
These guys are definitely not friends. They're on the same roster, that's for sure, but these guys do not like each other.
Well, Dak Draper, as we both know, has no friends. He has no loyalties. It looks like
when you're a guy like Dak Draper, you don't need friends.
Almost mocking the smaller
Oh, he's blowing
t-shirt.
his nose with the shirt.
Oh, give me a break. And now throws it at the referee. This guy, he shows no respect to anybody. Looks like Jet Royal's taking off some of that protective covering from his rib
his tape there or something. Wait, that's Jet Royal in the ring.
Is that Jet? Who started this match? Is that Jet Royal? Nice elbow drop. High elevation on that elbow drop, connects right with the chest of Dak Draper. Which one is that? Hits the ropes again, and the Mile High Magnum drives him into the center of the ring with a hard body slam. There's a definite size difference here in this matchup between Jet Royal and the Mile High Magnum.
Mile High Magnum making the most of that 6'5" frame on that slam.
Oh, blocks the suplex with a knee right to the face. Could be going for a tornado DDT. Connects it right to this, drives Dak Draper right on top of his head.
One thing about the Royals, they are so fast. Wait, did you see that?
What?
Now that's Jet, right?
No, that's who was in the ring the whole time, Jet Royal.
I swear I saw one of them roll out of the ring and the other one roll in.
That's Jet Royal.
Are we being played here?
I don't think so. Jet Royal was the one assigned to this match, and he's been in the ring the whole time.
Well, it's happening right there in front of the referee, Jason Pemberton, so he's the man. I suppose we take his word for it.
Jet Royal stomping away on the Mile High Magnum, using his quickness to get the advantage on the Mile High Magnum early on in this match.
You are not going to find anybody any quicker than either one of the Royal Blood. Those two guys are very, very fast and ruthless, too. Wow, catapult right into the bottom ring rope.
Wow, man, that's steel cable right there, and Dak Draper's neck just collided with that bottom rope.
That is a move that you would not have seen either one of the Royal Blood do about a month ago. The Howlett's really gotten under these guys' skin. They've really had to step up their game. They know they're in for a fight. They're looking over their shoulders all the time, and it affects every single thing that they're doing, just like it's affected them in this match right here with Dak Draper.
Oh, vicious shot right to the stomach, slams him head first off that turnbuckle. And like you said, one has to wonder what the Howletts have done to the mindset of the Royal Bloods. Going into this match and going forward, period, they have to be looking over their shoulders and wondering where the Howletts are. Are the Howletts here tonight?
They might be. You never know. I, for one, welcome the change. I was really tired of seeing those two little pretty boys just talk about how great Kansas City was, how happy they were to be wrestling there. Those things don't win you championships. Attitudes like this, if anything, they should send the Howletts a thank you note for changing their attitude.
They don't need a change of attitude. The Royal Bloods have the right attitude. They have the attitude that it takes to be successful, not only here in the National Wrestling League, but in life. Gut wrench, suplex. It looks like he's going for the mile-high doctor bomb here. And Jet Royal trying to fight his way out of it. Floats over. Dak Draper connects with a drop kick. He almost got caught in that mile-high doctor bomb.
If he got caught in that, then that match would have been over, that's for sure. But a beautiful drop kick right in the mush of Dak Draper.
Again, using that quickness, using that agility against Dak Draper. Although Dak Draper is quick.
Well, now I know that's not the legal twin right there.
He's just sticking up for. He knows that his brother maybe needs a little bit of assistance, and just trying to stick up for his brother.
I suppose that is another thing that we have not seen from the Royal Blood that we are now starting to see from these two guys. Their attitude is really changing, certainly changing here with this pro-St. Louis, anti-Kansas City crowd in this showcase match.
Drop kick, or excuse me, a leg drop right to the back of the head of Dak Draper. Jet Royal going for a cover here. And Royal Blood showing that they're loved in Kansas City, much to the dismay of the Casa Loma Ballroom fans. Somebody here in the Casa Loma Ballroom loves the Royal Bloods.
I would bet that the Royal Blood's mother is here in town, and she probably made that sign for them. They couldn't possibly have any fans the way these guys talk about St. Louis. There's no way.
Rear chinlock applied by Jet Royal, trying to zap some of that energy out of Dak Draper, the mile-high Magnum.
I was talking to some of the guys in the locker room, and they feel like when they do these showcases that it puts a little more pressure on them.
Schoolboy.
He might have them. Puts a little bit more attention on them, and certainly you do not want to lose a match in the opposing city. That is for sure. So everybody brings their A game and then some, just like Dak Draper bringing it on right now. Beautiful move, though, from Jet Royal.
And although Jet or Jax Royal are not in the KC title tournament, one has to wonder if Jet Royal picks up a victory here tonight over the Mile High Magnum, what that'll do to his mind going back to Kansas City and competing in that KC title tournament.
Every tag team wrestler that I've ever talked to, sure, they love being a part of a great, successful tag team, but they want to be known as somebody who can get it done on their own. That'd be a huge feather in the cap for Jet Royal.
Hammering away into the midsection, does Dak
May have been a
Draper.
leg trip there on the outside. Couldn't see, though.
Oh,
beautiful.
Nice reverse elbow. Connects right with the face of Dak Draper. And Jet Royal showing a little bit, showing a little bit of a workout routine, I guess, here in the Casa Loma Ballroom. Not endearing himself to the fans here.
Well, I can't say that I blame him for that. These fans here in St. Louis, not fans of the Royal Blood, and the feeling certainly is mutual. What's he doing?
What is he doing here? Oh, he went for a moonsault, and Dak Draper put his foot up and connected right in the face of Jet Royal. Sends him hard into the turnbuckle. Nice clothesline by Dak Draper. What drop kick
on his own.
Showing his agility and hits Jax Royal right off the apron. Now it looks like he's fighting off both the Royal
something
Bloods
for both
here.
of them.
Slamming Jet Royal's hat. I don't even know which one is which at this point. What is he doing here? Reverse DDT.
And he gets up. Wow.
Showing great agility. Dak Draper is fired up here tonight.
We've been talking an awful lot about his attitude. One thing we forget sometimes is just how good Dak Draper is in the ring.
Mile high Dr.
He's got him. That's it. A 1, 2, 3. Come on. Why is the referee not counting?
Is that the right Royal?
That's not the
The referee doesn't think that's the right Royal. I think
he's right. He's right.
He's right. Jet Royal. That was Jax Royal that he connected the Mile High Doctor Bomb to, and Jet Royal's ascending to the top rope right now.
That's not a DQ though, if you notice, because it was Dak Draper doing all the punching and the kicking.
Right.
Nothing done by his opponents.
Shooting star press connects with Dak
right
Draper.
There. We got
this
an
could be it. 2, almost a 3 count. That would have been a major upset here in the National Wrestling League if he would have pulled off a victory against Dak Draper here tonight.
Definitely frustrated right now. That has put away so many competitors. Jet Royal is definitely frustrated right now. I don't know if he's got any more bags, any more tricks up the bag.
Jet Royal springboard. What is he going for here? Dak Draper catches him out of midair, hooks the gut wrench in. What is he doing here? This could be the Mile High Doctor Bomb. 1, 2, 3, and that's it. Dak Draper remains undefeated here in the National Wrestling League.
Dak Draper showing you why he is, in my opinion, the #1 contender to win that Kansas City Championship. Anytime you can win a match in the opposing city, too, that's just another big feather in your cap with a Mile High Magnet.
Dak Draper gets to go back to Kansas City and know that he remains undefeated. And that's got to be a huge confidence booster, even for somebody with all the confidence in the world like the Mile High Magnum.
Mile High Magnum doesn't need any confidence. He is on a roll, and I think you are looking at your next Kansas City champion, the Mile High Magnum, Dak Draper.
And with that, wrestling fans, we'll be right back here on NWL STL.